Welcome back to another Eats 365 release overview. In this video, we will explore the latest updates to the Eats 365 POS and Merchant Portal. Let's dive in. First, let's go over these new and exciting features and enhancements featured on the POS 2.79 update, starting with enhanced coursing feature, displaying voided and returned items list in the POS daily closing report, displaying menu items names in double rows, the option to choose KPay QR code processing method, and an alert tone to notify staff members when the POS suddenly goes offline. And for our Merchant Portal updates, we've added manually validating flagged transactions in the on-premise payment abnormal report, and a note about using white text on light backgrounds on the queue display. We'll be going over each of these updates in more detail. If you're particularly interested in any of them, you can check the video description below to jump to the topic you'd like to learn more about. Let's get started. The POS coursing feature got major upgrades. You can now access and manage coursing configurations through the Merchant Portal, create additional custom courses, and assign which items and categories are included in a course. Previously, the coursing feature was mainly configured in individual item settings and only had preset course options. These preset course options should still exist for your restaurant. To learn more about configuring coursing for your restaurant, refer to the help articles listed in the video description. Next, the daily closing report on the POS now includes information about voided items, including the total amount of voided items and the list of voided items. To enable this for your POS daily closing report, log in to the Eats 365 POS. Open System Preferences, then enable Audit Trail and Show Void Order List. Moving on. When your POS menu layout includes the item image, menu items with long names can now be displayed in 2 rows instead of 1, allowing more space to show the item name. To enable this, in the POS settings, tap Menu Setup, then Layout Editor. Tap Settings, then enable Allow 2-line text. This is only available when Display Item Image is enabled. On to the next enhancement. When you have KPay integration set up for your restaurant, you can now choose your preferred QR code processing method in the KPay integration settings, such as POS Scan QR Code, Terminal Scan QR Code, and Terminal Generate QR Code. To learn more about the KPay integration and how to configure it and its settings, refer to the help article listed in the video description. And our last POS enhancement. When the POS has gone offline, an alert tone from the POS will sound, notifying staff members of the current state of the POS. To apply this enhancement to your POS, ensure that Enable Audio and Visual Effects is turned on from the General Preferences settings. Moving on to our Merchant Portal enhancements. The on-premise payment abnormal report now displays unresolved 365 pay payments that require manual investigation and validation. The system performs an hourly payment order mapping to detect anomalous payment cases and tracks those transactions for manual auditing. There are 2 common scenarios that lead to transactions being flagged in this report. First, a payment is pending due to terminal connectivity issues during payment processing, but the staff selected Mark as Paid on the Payment Connection Error prompt. In this case, the transaction will be flagged in the report and tagged as pending while awaiting the system to match any successfully processed payments to the transaction. Then, the pending transaction will disappear from the report. If the transaction is categorized as a missing payment, the status changes to missing payment. A staff member must then thoroughly investigate this transaction. Then, when ready to resolve, click on the menu icon and select Acknowledged. Second, when a payment for a discarded order is successfully processed before the order is discarded, this results in the payment being processed and received by the system with no corresponding order. This transaction will be tagged as Order Not Found in the report. To resolve,
click on Resolve. Then, choose Acknowledged if you've confirmed that the customer received their purchased items and the payment should be charged to them. Choose Refund if the sale was null and no items were purchased and received by the customer. This will trigger the payment terminal to refund the payment amount back to the customer. For more information on this topic, refer to the help article listed in the video description. And our final enhancement. A new note has been added in the queuing settings custom ticket color section to remind users not to use white and other similar light colors when the e-signage is set to the light theme. Using white text with the light theme may cause visibility issues when the ticket number is flashed on the e-signage display. To learn more about queuing settings, refer to the help article listed in the video description. Alright, that completes our highlights for this video. Make sure to subscribe to keep up to date with the latest features.